Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be my first video, and today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of a story time because that's what a lot of people wanted. I'm going to be telling the story about the time that I got cheated on or whatever. So this story takes place back in October, and to give you guys a little bit of like the background story of my relationship, me and this person had been on and off since we were little kids. We met when we were in middle school. And we had been dating for like a good year then, and a few months before. So like we would date for a few months, break up, date for a few months, break up. This time we have been dating for a full year. And it was just a couple weeks into school, and I remember hearing this rumor going around about how supposedly I had been cheated on. And so I had a bunch of friends and random people texting me asking me if I was okay. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. It's just a rumor. I didn't think anything of it because I hear a lot of rumors all the time and none of them are ever really true. So I didn't pay much attention to it. And I want to say like a good week goes by and I get a text from a very good friend, and she basically just asked me and tells me about the same rumor, and I tell her that I don't know why everyone's talking about this. It's not true. And I asked her where she's hearing this, and she said this boy's name that was very close with my boyfriend at the time. Well, my ex, my boyfriend at the time. We're gonna call this boy that she heard this from Jim. So she hears this from Jim, she tells me. So I ask her, I say, where is he getting this from? That's my ex's best friend. So if he's spreading this rumor, it must be true. So I text Jim, and he's acting a little bit weird. So he won't give me a straight up answer about if this situation occurred or not. So I go to text Jim's other friend, which is my ex's other friend, and he just tells me up front, yeah, he cheated on you a few months ago. So I'm like, hold on, what do you mean? I'm out here looking like a goofy. So I texted Jim's sister, and her cousin just basically told me like, yeah girl, he cheated on you, blah blah blah. But this was back in June. So mind you, I'm finding out in October, and this is a little bit confusing, I know. So all these people are telling me different things, but there's one thing in common, and it's that every person that's saying that it happened is telling me the same story. And they're not even all together. They're all at their own houses doing their own things, but they're all telling me the same exact story of what happened that night. So basically, I caught my ex up. He had slept with someone, and I wasn't finding out for 3 or 4 months later. So I go to ask him about it, and of course he just denies it, tells me stop paying attention to those rumors. And at the time, even though my relationship wasn't at the best point it had ever been in, it might have been one of the lowest points, matter of fact, but it still hurt because I had invested so much time, so much loyalty, so much trust into someone just for them to do this. And then when I catch them up, turn the tables, and them tell me I've been unloyal and it's my fault, or that it never happened at first. So I go to text the girl that this supposedly happened with, and it's really late at night. You know, I'm just up overthinking about this whole rumor, gossip thing. And so I just thought to myself, there's only one way I'm gonna honestly find out, and it's if I text the actual girl that he supposedly cheated on me with or whatever. So I'm laying in bed. It's probably like midnight. I remember the next day was a Monday. I'd just been with my boyfriend for the whole weekend. Everything was going pretty good until I found out about the rumor or whatever. And I'm laying in bed. I decided to text her, and I said, hey, like, just upfront and honest, did this happen? If it did, I'm not mad at you. It's not your fault, because I'm not the type of person to be mad at her and not him. I would definitely be mad at him first, because I hate when someone gets cheated on and they're mad at the bitch, because it's not the bitch's fault. It's the guy's fault for sure. And I realized that. She might have not even known about me, and I realized that. She might have thought that he was single that night. Because me and him were off and on, and people did know that. Either way, I mean, I wouldn't do it if I was her, but each entitled to their own. So I texted her. I said, hey, just wondering, like, did this happen? I won't be mad at you. I'm just really curious. I'm a little bit hurt and shocked, and I just want to clear the air once and for all. I just want to know the truth, because I'm hearing yes and I'm hearing no. I'm hearing both sides, and I just want to know the truth. And so I remember I was up till like probably 4 in the morning that night, maybe 5 in the morning, and yeah, it was probably like 5, because I remember looking out my window and I saw that the sun was coming up, because I was up all night crying, stressing myself out because I'm so young and I put so much time into this boy just to turn around and look stupid. This is probably obvious who this is about, but not saying any names. So I've put so much time and effort in this person just to turn around and look stupid in front of all my friends, my family. And at this point, I didn't even have that many friends, because I cut so many friends off for this relationship just to have the time to hang out with this person every day, every night, all the time, 24/7, be with this person. Cut pretty much all my friends off. I had maybe 1 or 2 friends, and they weren't even the type of friends that I would hang out with, because they were so distant, because I spent all my time with this person. But yeah, he still had time to do this. I don't know. So I remember I was up to like 5 in the morning, stressing out, blah, 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 crying, hoping and praying that she was gonna text me back and say, no, like, that's a rumor. I will be honest with you. That never happened. But I finally go to sleep, and my alarm goes off at 7, so I got about 2 hours of sleep for the day. I decided I'm gonna go to school. I'm not gonna let anything hold me back, especially not no little boy. So I wake up, and I'm sitting here doing my makeup and my hair, and I look over at my phone, and it's her name, and it pops up. It says she's typing, and then it says she sent a message. So I go to open it, and my whole heart and everything in me just sinks to the floor. She said, with her exact words, she said, I'm not gonna lie, it happened. And then a whole bunch of other stuff, explaining herself, explaining the situation, telling me every detail of what happened that night. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, it's really confirmed. It's true. Everyone's right. And I just told everyone that it didn't happen. Now who really looks stupid? She told me that it happened and that she's sorry. She wasn't aware that he had a girlfriend at the time. And I'm not going to put her business out here, but she's not from here, so I believe that. And I believe that she truly did not know about me. And I wouldn't blame her if she did, because if he had the audacity to go and do that, that's on him. That's not on her one bit. And so I guess what I learned from this is you can't have someone's location. You can be talking to them all night, 24/7, when you're not with them, and they will still find time to cheat. So it did happen. I hate him for what he did to me and the way that he made me look at life now. But I mean, it's probably for the better, because now I know what to look out for. And I think what hurt the most for me, though, is that I went so many months being with him and not knowing that it happened. That probably hurt the worst. And personally, like, if I was to cheat on someone and I see them every single day for months afterwards, when it's something and you want to like admit and say you're sorry and just get it out of the way before it gets too late, because that's what happened. It got too late. So me and that person are no longer together, and I would say that I'm a happier person now and a smarter person. So that was my story on the time I got cheated on, and thank you for watching.